Good evening, friends. All of you must be extremely impressed with the kind of preparation, kind of thinking, kind of work that has been done voluntarily by some of the great lovers of Goa to make this event a launching pad for the future growth of the state. I must tell you, I was in the government holding many different responsibilities, so I have gone to all the states. In fact, when I was a Commerce Industry Minister, I have watched very closely how the events are organized. And I will tell you something, this is probably the only event which has been organized with such a finesse, commitment, dedication, and the kind of vision that I think it really stands out as one of the most exemplary events that will really going to happen in the next few months' time. And this is because of a very unique type of atmosphere that prevails here. We have talked in India for many years about private-public partnership. Not only India, but all over the world we talk about private-public partnership. This is the real private-public partnership. This event, which is supported by two stalwart ministers who are here, and both of them are my very close personal friends for many years, and therefore I know their dynamism, and therefore I know that they are supporting it, Chief Minister is supporting it, so that's a public part, the so-called public, because that's what private partners, we think about public means government, but that is always not the case, really speaking, it should be different. But government is supporting it, and Vibrant Goa Foundation, which is actually driven by the entrepreneurs, people with ideas, with technology, and this is something very unique combination. That private-public partnership in real sense, it is actually going to be happening in this particular way. And I have seen, because I met both the ministers separately, also Chief Minister, the kind of support they envisage in terms of making this event a reality is really mind-boggling. Because normally, to cut the system is always, to go through the system is always very challenging, but here it's completely different, so therefore I am very, very happy that I cannot say I am 100% Goan, so thoda bahir lo, thoda bhitar lo. So I am 50% from Goa and 50% from outside. But I really love Goa, so I wish, unfortunately, only few kilometers of difference and I would have been born in Goa. I was in Konkan, so this is not very far from here, same ecosystem. But it is really, the Goa has the potential to be the most developed state of the country. As it is today also, Goa is very developed state. Per capita income of Goa is far, far higher than the average per capita incomes of the country. There are many parameters on which Goa is far ahead. I don't think a local Goan, you will find anybody who is homeless. Everybody has a house, and everybody has everything that really, we call it roti kapda makan, there is more than that everybody has. That's what Goa is. But still, the potential of Goa is not just limited to those basic necessities and basic requisites that people think about when they talk about their own life. It has a huge potential to grow exponentially in a matter of few years' time. But for that, we need ideas, strategies, and then governments can take them forward. Normally it's an ideal combination in which ideas are generated outside the government and governments implement those ideas. So this is Goa, Vibrant Goa Foundation. In a way, it's actually like a think tank which can generate ideas and take it to the government. And I've seen the kind of receptivity. I mean, two ministers here, and I personally can tell you, I have met with almost all the states ministers many times in different capacities. These are absolutely top-class ministers who could be probably the best that can be made available by any government anywhere in the world. And they are the ones who are willing to promote their state through the ministries and supporting such out of the ideas emanating from outside the government. It is really, really an amazing thing. And that's why this is so amazing. That's why we have decided to call it Amazing Goa. Because this kind of atmosphere is really amazing. And therefore, I think I'm really looking forward to a great success out of this initiative. This is the time when we should all be concerned, we should be worried that world is passing through one of the most critical times ever. It is the most uncertain times. And therefore, it's a time everybody is trying to reinvent their own organizations. Governments, corporates, non-governmental organizations, everybody is trying to reinvent, to find out how best we can first survive and then we can grow. Here, we are way ahead of the rest of the crowd. That already Goa is thinking about what needs to be done, and not what needs to be done, how should it be done. And not only how it should be done, but who are the partners with whom we should try to work on that. So therefore, I think it's a great opportunity, right time. And I think everybody wants to be in Goa nowadays, everybody. You go to anybody, say, no, I want to be in Goa. And everybody is buying land, that's the problem, of course. So that prices have gone up so much. So a person like me, somebody was asking me, a friend of me, a chartered accountant, he was just asking me, how's your health? I say, health is fine, but wealth is not good. So I will say, somebody wants to buy land now in Goa, it is beyond anybody's reach. But still, Goa is the most happening place. Everybody wants to be here. And just imagine, not just everybody is here. If you have such kind of a strategy and align it to the Goa's future growth, just imagine what Goa would be. And I'm 100% sure, very confident, that Goa will not, we don't have to compare Goa with other states and say that we are doing better than Bihar or UP or other states. Or even most developed states of the country like Maharashtra or Tamil Nadu or Karnataka, we will be in a completely different league. And comparison of Goa will have to be made with one of the most developed countries in the world in terms of the growth parameters and growth potential. And that's what really is going to be the case as we go along. So I'm very happy that I have this opportunity to play some role into this. And I'm really excited and happy to make this happen. And in fact, this is a rebranded version of Goa, Vibrant Goa, because this is going to be called as Amazing Goa. And the kind of tagline that has been thought about is also something which is very forward-looking and which actually captures the essence of whatever the thought is going into all this. So I think this is something, the symbol, normally the symbol and the tagline is actually symbolic. Always we say, so we call symbolic a symbol. But what actually happening is really truly captures the essence of what is going to happen in the next few years in Goa. So very happy. I'm very happy that my dear friend Jagat Shah has already talked about. This is also a very promising idea that he has held, that will not only do hand-holding but actually will walk with you and walk through this entire process. So I think really excellent collaboration, excellent partnership. And once again, I want to thank both the honorable ministers who are present here, and the kind of thinking that they have and the ability to put that thinking into reality, into practice, is something phenomenal. So really happy about all this. If I can just remind you one thing, of course we have dealt with my dear friend Mr. Maureen Gudino in many capacities, but with Mr. Rohit Kaute, on 2019, we decided, we just met casually, and we decided that we'll organize, and we organized first ever Startup Summit on 6th of December 2018 in Goa. And we wanted to make it an annual event. There was a change in a different situation. But I think we can now think about many such events which will be annual events which will happen in Goa. The startup need funding, and a funding can come from global funding agencies. In fact, it's very interesting that there is struggle for some to get funding, and there is always anxiety on the part of funders because they don't find the right partners. So what is missing is a platform. So probably over a period of time, Goa government and Vibrant Goa Foundation together can create such platforms in which both the different interest groups who want to work together can actually be brought together through this such kind of platform. So these are the infinite possibilities. So not just Global Expo, Global Tech Summit are only probably scratching the surface. As we go along, many more things and exciting things can happen, and I'm sure all the best for that. Very happy that I'm also part of the small, very small. In fact, my role is absolutely nothing. work is done by all these people, but sometimes they also want to, like in Goa, we go to a temple or to a church or to a mosque, everywhere. There is somebody who says, "Oh, please touch my hand," and then I think this will happen. So I am only touching the hand and making it happen, as all of them are working together. Thank you very much.